Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for human rights. We BDM leading the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, cause we create the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state. Hi Rita, how are you? I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, for we create the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With BDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, Nigeria till the very end. Hi guys, welcome to my live. I'm waiting on folks joining on TikTok so that we can start. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Ranking in progress. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, all human rights. With BDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state. Kindly like and share my live video, guys. Those on TikTok, feel free and tap, guys. Okay. Till the very end. We'll start in a minute, guys. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, courage we create, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, as voices unite for freedom, for fairness, to all human rights. With BDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, we create the hope. Thank you for the stars till the very end. From city to Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, courage we create, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, thank you on Facebook. Those on Facebook, thank you for the stars. Thank you, Farouk. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, everybody. Those on Instagram, thank you. And on YouTube, there is no comment yet. And on TikTok, hi, Dan Dancy. Thank you. Thank you for your support. And thanks for sharing the live video. Hi, Eric. People, the courage we create. Hope of Nigeria till the very end. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights, for freedom leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for farm of the states. Voice of the masses, a picture we create, led by the people. Our courage we defend. Rattle for time. Joseph, you are entering my life. TikTok will give me a strike. Our picture we create, led by the people. You can go upstairs if you want, darling. Are you okay there? Do you want to go upstairs? Okay, that's fine. I don't want TikTok to give me strike. Okay, they gave me strike last week. I love you. I'll see you later, honey. With VDM leading, the cause will not. And when you go, honey, TikTok will give me strike, Joseph. Rattle for time of the state. Thank you, Joseph. Our future we create, led by the people. Hello, hi Annie. Till the very end. Rattle for time of the state. Voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people. Courage we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, and all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for. Well done, guys. That was a good warm-up. I really appreciate you guys for being here. For those that hi Deborah, good morning, happy new week, happy weekend, sorry. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the stars. I really appreciate you guys. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for your follow. Thank you for your comments. May God bless you in Jesus' name. I've been offline for 3 weeks because I've not been feeling well, but I'm back again. Thank you for Soul Nutrition. Thank you. Too many names to remember on TikTok, but thank you so much, those on TikTok. I really appreciate you. If you want to be a co-host, feel free, indicate, and I will bring you on board if that's okay. Thank you. Send this gift to my life and to contribute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate, guys. It means a lot to me. Okay, your stars, your heart me, your gifts goes a long way. Okay, I really appreciate. So without wasting much of your time, today we are gonna be talking about importance of drinking water. Okay, so a lot of people find it difficult to drink water, and that is myself included. So we're going to break it down in this video, the importance of drinking water, why we need to drink water, okay? And then don't forget, this life is just a life just about yourself. So try not to get yourself overly bothered by anything. Anybody that doesn't want you, just let the person go. There's no need to force in a relationship. Okay, just try to keep yourself intact. Um, so we're gonna talk about water, the importance of drinking water, and the benefits and the long-term goal. Hi, Ola Olua, thanks for joining. Francesca Akwaje, thanks for joining, guys. Hi, Jackie Beach, thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys. So now, what is water? Anybody in the comment section, if you want to tell me, type in the comment section what you think the importance of water is, then we can take it from there. All right. Is anybody able to tell us the importance of water, why we drink, why it is recommended we drink water? Feel free, guys. It's just an interactive section. Anybody wants to tell us why it is important that we keep drinking water? Anybody in the comment section that wants to tell us the reason why it is important for us to drink water, please? Hi, Yusuf. Hi, Louise. Hi, Opeyemi. Oh my God. I can't pronounce these names, honestly. So now, why do we drink water, guys? Anybody wants to tell me? Feel free, please. So now, today, I want to talk about a topic that affects every single person here, and that is nothing but the importance of drinking water. Yes, you heard me right. So I'm going to be facing more on this screen, guys, because I've got my YouTube here and I've got quite a lot of people on YouTube watching as well. So I'm going to be more central, you know. So now, like I said, it's an interactive session. If you want to join, come on board, feel free to indicate and I'll bring you on board to co-host as well. That's okay. So now, what are the importance of drinking water? Why do we emphasize on people drinking water? So just put your comment in the comment section. So like I said, hi Awo, hi Bongo, hi Bola Sexy. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate. Okay. So yeah. So now the importance of drinking water and its long-term benefit is what we are talking about. Water, like we all know, is life. Okay, and not just life. You see, I'm gonna bring. I don't know. Let me swap this over. I don't know what to do here, honestly. I want to bring this over. I want to bring this, move it here, and bring this over here. But it's not letting me. It's not letting me. It's definitely not letting me. So what do I do? Ranking, add stickers. So guys, I'm trying something here on my desktop. If the noise is too much in my background, just feel free, let me know, guys. Sorry, just a minute. I don't know why I moved this thing out. I can't open it again now. Okay, let me leave it where it is. Okay, so I've got it now. I think I'll just leave it where it is. I can't be bothered right now. All right, so we are going to go back to our section here, the importance of drinking water. I think I've lost my. Hi Tandy, thanks for joining. I've lost my computer is very slow, guys. Just bear with me. Those on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Bear with me. Let me fix this, please. Every time this desktop is giving me wala. Hi Bola, hi Farm. Thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate you. I should have just left this thing the way it was. Just carry on. Hmm? God. Hi Kwame. Ending soon. Sorry, that's my washing machine making noise. I'll put it off in a minute. What a noise, eh? Mm. My computer is hanging, so I really can't. I'm trying to work on my TikTok. Low computer complaint was detected. Oh, I hate things like this, honestly. Sorry, guys. Hi. Hi, April Z. Thanks for joining. I'm really sorry, honestly. I should have just left the computer the way it was. Hi, Kwame. Thanks for joining. I think my desktop is frozen. Oh my god. Let me just put the music on. Of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people. As we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Thanks for joining, guys. I'm trying to fix my computer, okay? That's why I'm being quiet. For fairness, for all human rights, with BDM leading the cause. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, always we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Oh my God. Rattle, fourth arm of the states, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people, sorry, I'll need to off my computer and put it back on again. Sorry, guys. For freedom, for fairness, with BDM leading the cause of the Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, courage will defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, bottom of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria. Bottom of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create. Sorry, guys, my computer is frozen, so I'm just waiting for it to come up again. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, courage to defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, from the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With DDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, voice of the masses, a future we create. Let the people. Sorry guys, my computer just crashed, so I'm waiting for my computer to boot again if I can start, okay? Voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, with VDM leading, the Rattle movement stands for all. Voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Fourth arm of the state, our future we create. Let the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria to the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. For freedom, for fairness, with VDM leading, the Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. By the people, Nigeria till the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, all right, guys, we are back now, up and running. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, always we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. Okie doke, let's start now, guys. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the mass, our future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the mass, our future we create, led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights, with VDM leading the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, for all of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create, by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, as we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights, with VDM leading the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, for all of the states, voice of the masses, our future we create, led by the people, as we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. People are dreaming the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, view requests. Okay, our voices unite, go live with VDM leading. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. All right, guys, so let's start. Okie dokie, that was a good warm-up. Thanks for your patience, guys. So today we are talking about the importance of drinking water. So imagine waking up tomorrow morning and turning up the tap, and guess what? But nothing comes out the tap. How are you going to feel? I know that sounds weird to some people, but that is just the reality here. So what's going on here? Should I put this here? Hello, wellness with Ola, my baby. Oh, wellness with Ola. I will give you a follow in a minute. So, how will you feel? No water to drink, no water to brush your mouth, your teeth, and then no water for your cup of tea, and no water to wash. No water for hospital, no water for farm, no water for factories, and no water for life in general. How are you going to feel? That sounds weird. I know a lot of people will be uncomfortable at that stage. Now, imagine what's going on here. So now imagine that for millions of people around the world, this is not imagination. It is a reality. So water is so common to many of us that we forget it is the most valuable resource on earth. Gold without grow food. Also, oil quench taste. Oil cannot quench taste, but water can. Money cannot replace rain, but water can. So today we will explore why water matters, how it benefits every aspect of life, and what the long-term responsibility is to humanity and what it does protect. So it's gonna be a very brief section here, guys. So just stay tuned. Hi, wellness with Ola. I love your handle. It's really nice. Nice meeting you. Thank you for joining. Um, having said that, now I want to start by saying, now imagine, like, for like I said, millions of people around the world. This is not an imagination. So now let's do it this way. Water is essential for life, which everybody knows. The human body is around 60% of water, contains 60% of water. Our brain, the blood, muscles, and cells all depends on it. So that is why hydration is very, very important here. So now, without food, human may survive weeks. Without water, only a few days. So that is why you see somebody on IV therapy. They can be on just fluid therapy and they can still be alive for a long time, for longer weeks. But if you don't have water going into your system, extremely dehydrated, you're not drinking water at all, for days, you're gonna just, like, poof. So every living organism, plant, animal, insects, forest, ocean, depends on water. So that is to tell you how important water is. So I can't stop emphasizing and telling people the importance of drinking water. It is really, really important. When you are asked to drink water, you're not doing somebody a massive favor, you're doing yourself. You're protecting your liver from failing, you're protecting your organs, you're keeping hydrated, you're minimizing hospitalization for yourself. So it's really, really important. It's just about your person. It's person centered. So it's for your own benefit. Having said that, water and civilization, how do they correlate? How do they respond to one another? Now, great civilization rose near rivers. That's what you need to understand. Ancient Egyptian civilization near the Nile. We also have all the yeah. So we also have other civilizations that are between the rivers as well. But then now, water and food, the security is the main thing that we want to talk about here. That simply means no water means no crop, because we actually need the water to be able to farm in our farmlands. So if there's no rain and we're not able to get water to go and water our crops, obviously those crops will die. And when those crops die, we will not have produce to sell in the market. And if we don't have produce to sell in the market, meaning that means there's shortages of cash flow within the economy. So it's a revolving cycle. That's the reason why water is very, very essential in every aspect of life, not just to human body, but to the plants as well, to the animals, to the planet itself, insects, and life in general. Now, having said that, farmers depend, like I said, on rainfall, irrigation, rivers, and groundwater. Then rice, wheat, vegetable, fruit, all needs water to grow. Livestock stock also need water to grow. So that is why every meal on our plate is connected to water. Say, for example, you got a cup of rice here to prepare. You basically need the water to cook that rice to the texture you want it. So that is how important water is. You can't just cook beans or rice just dry like that without using water. It's not possible. That is why it's very important. Now, how do we relate this to health? So I said water and health. What does that mean? Simply means clean water prevents diseases. Okay? In as much as we are advocating that people should be drinking the water they are drinking should be purified, should be clean enough for human consumption. So unsafe water spreads illness such as cholera. We have typhoid fever, and we have other diseases as well that comes with that. Hospitals cannot function without water. That is absolutely true. Sanitation system depends on water as well. So that is how important water is. Now, how do you compare water to nature? Rivers, lakes, wetlands, and oceans regulate climate and sustain biodiversity. By that simply means water nourishes the forest, which gives us oxygen, and rain cycles keeps ecosystem alive. So these are other areas benefits of water to the planet, and that is why it's very important that we are all aware about the importance of water. So it's not just about you drinking water and feeling everything is okay. No. And now, what are the benefits of water here? The benefit for human health simply is proper hydration. So when your body is properly hydrated, simply means your brain functions well. Not just your brain, also your digestive system functions well. Then your blood, there's proper blood circulation, your temperature is under control, your energy level is within the normal acceptable range, and also your skin is healthier. It's not dry, it's not flaky, it's dry and healthy, it's healthy. And then also your kidney functions better when you're hydrated. So example is a dehydrated person feels weak, dizzy, tired, and unable to focus. So that is someone that is dehydrated, feeling very weak, dizzy, tired, and unable to focus. Then the message here is many people seek expensive solution for health while ignoring the very few power of water. A lot of people believe when they go to the hospital to spend millions to treat themselves, that is when they've done well for their health or done proper check. But they forget that where the little things like keeping yourself hydrated, drinking enough water, prevents that illness that you end up going to spend millions on, So that is why you fight the cause of the illness rather than just fighting just the illness. Because technically, if you fight the illness or if you treat the illness, it will just disappear for the time being and come back. But if you go and treat the cause of that illness, it's just going to be eradicated. It's never going to come back. I'm not going to say it's never going to come back, but that would be maybe a very long time. Something might trigger it or a different something might trigger it to come up again. But then you've actually treated the cause of the illness, and that is what is applicable in most cases. Now we are talking about the benefit of water to the economy. By that simply means water supports industries such as agriculture. It supports manufacturing companies as well because they solely rely on water as well. Energy production, transportation, tourism as well. For those that are traveling during the summer, they need plenty of water to drink to keep hydrated. A lot of people will just be fainting along the way. So these are other things that we do know that water does help to the society. Now, having said that, one thing we need to understand is hydropower creates renewable energy, and then factories needs water for cooling and cleansing. We also know that hotels, restaurants, Airbnb, and businesses rely on steady water supply. You can imagine for you having a guest and then there's no water in your closet, there's no water in your building. How are they going to have their shower? What are they going to drink? When they use the toilet, how are they going to flush the toilet? So these are the things. So that's why every business needs water to cope. So now, what is the benefit of water to the society? I'm breaking it down in bits, so you can understand that water is just an essential necessity. That everybody, just like the air we breathe, is very, very essential to all of us. So also water is essential to everybody. And hi, Princess Elsa. Well, thanks for joining. So water is very important to us. We've talked about the benefit of water to the economy, and now we are talking about the benefit of water to or for the society. Now, water gives dignity. What do I mean by that? Access to water simply means girls can attend school instead of working hours to collect water. Families stay healthier, then communities become more stable, and also poverty rate reduces. So some people will be asking me, why did I say girls can attend school instead of working hours to collect water? Because in some part of the world, like in other developed countries, they believe they've got tax for boys and girls, like that kind of a stereotype. That's not what we practice here, disclaimer to that. So some people are still living in the dark where they feel there are certain jobs for women and certain jobs for men. So if you're in that kind of society, it's fun that they tell the girls, oh, girls are meant to be in the kitchen, or you go and fetch water, the boys do the harder tax, stuff like that. So that's why I just use that clause there. But that isn't the case. When I by girl, I simply means both parties, um Hi, Jojo. Thanks for joining. Hi, Eniola. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for joining. So, now what are the benefits of water to the environment and the planet? So, I am very particular about the planet because the planet sustainability is something I preach about. It's something I talk about on a weekly basis, and I am so passionate about energy efficiency, zero waste, cleaner environment, sustainable clothing, sustainable housing. So these are these are the things that gives me so much passion. So now, what are the benefits of water to the environment ecosystem here? Now, healthier rivers support fish and wildlife. That's number one. Also, wetlands reduces flooding. Then we also have trees survive droughts with water system intact. And then last but not the least, balanced water system reduces this desertification. So that is why we even your plantation needs water to maintain, forestation needs water to maintain. So that these are all the benefits of water to the environment. Now, what are the benefits of water to peace? By peace, I simply means your peace of mind. So I know some people will be wondering as well why I'm bringing that up here. Yes, water cooperation can build peace between two nations sharing rivers. Say for example, we have the Nigeria and the Cameroon border. So good effective water cooperation by these two countries can build peace between them, between the nations, these two nations I've just mentioned, sharing rivers. And also conflict often grows when resources are scarce. So that is why I said benefit of water to peace. By the peace, I mean peace within communities or peace within countries, that are sharing boundaries. Then also shared water management creates diplomacy. Say for example, Cameroonian and Ghana and Nigerians are sharing border, okay, and there's obviously going to be this shared management diplomacy amongst these two countries because of that singular goal that the both have in common. Now, what are the long-term benefit and responsibility of water? The first on my list here is sustainability. So why do I talk about sustainability here? Sustainable water is what everybody wants to talk about. Sustainable water use simply in a short term simply means the long term aim is simply use water today without destroying tomorrow's supply. That is sustainability. Then this means it prevents pollution, reduces waste, recycle waste water, protects the river, recharges groundwater and use efficient irrigation system. Also, what are the long-term benefits for climate change and water? Climate change increases drought, flood, irregularities, rainfall, and melting. So that is why we say that water is really, really essential, for both parties, not just for human being, for the environment, for peace existence between two countries, for the planet, for the animals, for insects, in hospitals, schools, name it. Water is really, really essential. Now, technology solution. How do I mean by technology solution here? I've just been built by Apple Pay. So now technology solution feature tools include smart irrigation here, and rainwater harvesting, desalination, and the leak detection system, water waste treatment, regular treatment of your water waste, and also water efficient appliances should be used to preserve our water flow. Then what are the personal responsibilities that you and I should be responsible for to maintain an hydrated environment? One of the things is to make sure that every person can help in his or little way. You teach your kids from childhood how to turn off the tap. Then you as an adult, when you see a leak tap, try to fix it, don't ignore it. Use bucket instead of hoses. Reuse grey water safely. They avoid pollution drain or polluting drains. Also plant trees. Some people say when you plant trees around your house, there's this shock. When the wind comes, it prevents the wind break, whatever. I strongly believe in that. So that is why you need to plant trees, respect rivers, lakes, and pool. Obey the rules of the river, lake, and pool. Small action by millions become global change. So that is the change we are talking about here. Then now, what are the visions for tomorrow's generation? So what do we have to say to tomorrow generation coming up that have got all these things to deal with, to want to try to remember the importance of water, the benefits, the long-term aim, and how to what to take home from today. So basically, Auntie B, thanks for joining. Hi Flo, thanks for joining. Hi Nana, thanks for joining. So now, one of the visions for future generations simply means the goal is not water for us here. It is water for children not yet born. So that is the vision for future generation. Okay, the goal is not just water for us here. It is water for children not yet born. It is river that still flows. And it is lakes that are still alive. It is farm that are still green, and it is communities that are still striving. So that's what we mean by the vision for future generation. Now, well, let me ask this. Water does not speak, yet it's telling us everything. By everything, I mean, hi, Judy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing my life, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. So now, water does not speak, like I said, yet it tells us everything. It teaches us humility because no one can live without it. That is where the humility comes from. It teaches us about equality because every human needs water, just like the air we breathe. Every human being needs it. Whether you're rich, you're poor, you're middle class, you do need the breath of a you need the breath. You need to breathe. It teaches us responsibility. By that simply means because once wasted, it may not return. So everybody is cautious about that. And then the next war may be fought over water. I know that sounds crazy, but you never can tell. The next peace may also be built through water. That is possibly can be possibly true as well. So now let us wait for dry tap, dead rivers, or empty wells. So let us not wait for that. Please do not wait for dry taps, dead rivers, or empty wells. Please let us act now. How do you act now? By you save water in your homes. You fix taps that are leaking. You make sure your water are purified before you drink. Protect water in our community. Demand wise policies from leaders. Don't sell your votes unnecessarily. Teach your children the value of every drop of water and how to maintain a sustainable water. So how to maintain the water so it becomes sustainable. Because water is not just a resources, it is life. Water is future and water is hope. I hope this short um, um, life does make sense. So about importance of drinking water. I've told you about the health benefit of drinking water. So let me just reply to my the people on TikTok. So now, what are the um health benefit of drinking water? So ask yourself this question: how many liters of water do you think you use daily? You can ask yourself that question. yourself that question, or how many liters of water do you drink, or approximately how many liters of water do you use in a day. That includes the one you cook with, the one you bathe with, the one you drink, the one you wash your dishes with, the one you waste. So ask yourself that question and know how much water you use in a day and how important water is. Can money replace water if all rivers are dry? The answer is no. What waste most water in our homes? Is it just the careless one? You wash your dishes, you allow the tap to keep running and running. You need to ask yourself that question and try to have some good habits around that. Also, should clean water be a human right? So I'll leave that to you to answer. If you put your answer in the comment section, guys. And what can our community do today to preserve our water? I think I've touched on all these points as well. So you can make that to yourself and then try to see how you can figure that out as well. Now, the only thing I can just say is just make sure you maintain a facial control, you keep your hands clean, keep your environment clean, and then make sure you keep hydrated. It's very, very important. It's not just to your health, but to the community, to the society, to the planet, environment, forest, plants, and insects, in general. So everybody needs water. Everybody, be you are, you need water. Thank you for watching, and we'll go on a short break and we'll come back and wrap up our live. Thank you. I'll put the music back on, guys. Voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. I'm gonna quickly make lunch for my son. Okay, I'll be back, guys. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights, with BDM leading, the laws will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for farm of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. For farm of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, with hearts we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite, for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. The people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, we define the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite, for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, for all of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, hearts we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, with hearts we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village,
for all. Rattle, one arm of the state. Oh, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, one arm of the state. Oh, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, hearts freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, one arm of the state. Oh, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, hearts freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, one arm of the state. Oh, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, hearts freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, one arm of the state. Oh, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, hearts freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, one arm of the create. Led by the people with hearts we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led
By the people,
our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle,
fourth arm of the state.
voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite. For freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state. Voice of the masses, our future we create. Led by the people with hearts we defend. The Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. We feed the everything, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle for all of the states. Voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. We feed the everything, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle for all of the states. Voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. We feed the everything, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle for all of the states. Voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. We feed the everything, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, our freedom, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle for all of the states. Voice of the masses, of future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. We feed the everything, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh,
Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people
Nigeria
till the very end. Rattle,
for all of the states.
voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people.
Nigeria till the very end.
Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness. With VDM leading, the Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, for time of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create by the people.
Nigeria till the very end. Rattle,
For time of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create, led by the people.
the hope of Nigeria till the very end.
Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness. With VDM leading, the Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, for time of the saints, voice of the masses, a future we create. Love the people.
The hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle,
For time of the saints, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people.
the hope of Nigeria till the very end.
Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for human rights. With VDM leading,
The Rattle movement stands for all.
Rattle, for time of the saints, at me. By the people, the hope of Nigeria to the very end. For time of the saints, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria to the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness. With VDM leading,
The Rattle movement stands for all.
Rattle,
For all of the states, voice of the masses,
and the future we create.
the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle,
For time of the saints, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people,
the hope of Nigeria
to the very end.
Our voices unite
For freedom, for fairness,
for all human rights.
with VDM leading,
The cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all.
Rattle, for time of the saints, voice of the masses, a future we create. By the people, the hope of Nigeria.
Till the very end.
For time of the saints, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria to the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for human rights. With PDM leading.
The Rattle movement stands for all.
Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create by the people.
Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state.
Voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people.
The hope of Nigeria
Till the very end.
from city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle for all of the states. Oh, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, courage we defend. The hope of Nigeria till the very end.
Hello, Gertrude. Demi, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create, led by the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, across rivers, for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, down of the six, voice of the masses, a future we create. By the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end.
Rattle, fourth arm of the state.
Yes, so welcome back, guys, for the afternoon section of today's live, and we are still on importance of drinking water. Yes, you heard me right. So in this section, we're going to be talking about key benefits of water to human health. That's what everybody wants to know. So now tell me, what are the key benefits of water to human health? The first is for us to understand what water is and its benefits. So now the key benefit of water to human health, number one is it maintains body functions. By that, I simply means water helps regulate body temperature, lubricate joints, protect organs, and transport nutrients and oxygen through the blood. Also, we have what we call the one of the benefits is support brain functions. Water, even mild dehydration, can affect concentration, memory, mood, and energy levels. Drinking enough water helps mental clarity and alertness. Number three, aid digestion. Water helps break down food, absorb nutrients, and prevent constipation by keeping stool soft and moving through the intestines. Number four, water helps kidney to function well. How do I mean by that? Your kidney use water to filter waste products from the blood and removes them through urine. Good hydration can reduce the risk of kidney stones. Also, water improves physical performance. By that simply means during exercise, water helps maintain or maintains endurance, yes, muscle functions, and cooling through sweat. So good hydration can reduce the risk of complications, and dehydration can cause fatigue and reduced performance. Also, we have what we call support healthy skin. So if you're drinking enough water, you are invariably supporting your skin to become healthy. This is because healthy skin is the key here. Now, water helps maintain skin hydration and elasticity. While it's not a cure all for skin issues, dehydration can make skin look dry or dull and flaky. So, also, water helps weight management. Drinking water instead of sugary drinks can reduce calories intake. Water may also help you feel fuller before meals. Also, water helps prevent headache and fatigue. Some headaches are feelings of tiredness, or I would say for some headaches and feelings of tiredness are linked to dehydration. So that is why when you see your patient is having headache, or feeling having fatigue. The first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, could this be headache? If my patient is feeling tired, could that be linked to dehydration? So that's why history taking is very, very important, to be able to, from your detailed history taking, you'll be able to like figure out what is actually wrong with your patient. So now we also talk about some headache and feeling of tiredness are linked to dehydration. So drinking water may help prevent them. Now, the question is, how much water do we need as a human being? Now, human being for some reasons needs water need varies by age, climate, activity level, and health status. A common guideline is, say, for example, for men, about 3.7 liters, of drinks. That is plus food. Okay. Now, for women, we say about 2.7 liters, of for drinks, from drinks plus food. So now, what signs you may need that you need more water? How do you know if you are dehydrated or you're short of water in your system? The most common one is people checking their urine color. Once your urine color becomes dark yellow urine, then you need water. When you have dry mouth, that means you need water in your system. When you're having headache, that could also mean dehydration. Don't forget, headache is a side effect of something else as well, another cause of medication, and it could be the headache could be non-related to hydration. So be mindful that some illness can be caused by various factors. Say, for example, like one of the videos I done a couple of weeks back, I talked about chest pain. That we all know that chest pain could be symptoms of it could be pleuritic chest pain. In the sense, I mean, it could be cardiac related, it could be panic attack caused by anxiety, which is caused by yourself, or it could be reflux, or it could be just a muscle strain, muscle pain. So not every chest pain is cardiac related. So having that in mind, that is exactly what the headache bit is as well. So now we are also talking about the signs you may need that you need more water. We talked about the dark yellow urine, talked about the dry mouth, talked about the headache here, we talked about dizziness. When you're dizzy, it is a sign, and also fatigue and thirst is another factor as well that you might be needing water. Okay, so the simple tip here is drink regularly throughout the day rather than waiting until you feel very thirsty. And also keep yourself hydrated at all times. Remember, alcohol is not counted into the hydration process. So don't tell me you've had 10 bottles of beer and you say you have been hydrated. No. Okay. Remain safe, and I hope this today's section does make sense to you guys. So don't forget, today's topic is hydration, importance of water to the human health, to the society, to the planet, to the wildlife, insects, the planet, the forest, the river, and the economy in general. So it's an hour now. We'll call it a break for today. And don't forget to stay tuned, and I will see you next Saturday, same time. Thank you for joining. Bye. Mwah. Love you.
Voice of the mass.
So a future we create, led by the people, and represent the hope of Nigeria to the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, the whole human rights. We see the aim leading the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. By the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our causes unite for freedom, for fairness, and all human rights. With DDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create. By the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create. Led by the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our causes unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, bottom of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create. By the people, till the very end. Woo, woo, woo. Bottom of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, bottom of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, with courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, bottom of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. From city to village, village, our causes unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With DDM leading, the cause will not fall. Down Rubanka for all. Come on, guys. Those on TikTok, feel free, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Bottom of the state, voice of the houses of future we create. Led by the people, courage we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. We're getting leading because we're not fall. The radical movement down for all. Rattle, bottom of the state, voice of the masses, the future we create. Led by the people of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle for some of the states, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. For CDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, da 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 da. Voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. For some of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With DDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, bottom of the state, voice of the masses. Nigeria till the very end. Bottom of the state, voice of the mass, our future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, we see everything the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Bottom of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. The hope of Nigeria till the very end. Bottom of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness,
for all human rights.
with VDM leading.
The cause will not fall. The
Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. By the spirit, the hope of Nigeria, the very end. Fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, with VDM leading because we not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. By the people,
Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite
for freedom, for fairness, for human rights, with VDM leading. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create.
Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Our voices unite for freedom, for fairness, for all human rights. With VDM leading, the cause will not fall. The Rattle movement stands for all. Rattle,
Fourth arm of the state,
voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end. Rattle, fourth arm of the state, voice of the masses, a future we create. Led by the people, with hearts we defend the hope of Nigeria till the very end.